Hi everybody, so now let's talk about the Johann Sebastian Bach 2 newly discovered pieces, which are two chaconnes by the way, and they are BWV 1178 and BWV 1179 here. Later I'm going to talk about why they got these two BWV and these two specific numbers here. But first, let's debug something special here. So I received this little package, the red package here, and that's why as the first publisher who had published these two newly discovered pieces in November 2025. These two pieces were discovered in November 2025, and now they were published by Baroque Harto. And just for reference here, behind my microphone, the Rode microphone here, are the Bach pieces that I used to play right now. And these are by Byron, another one which is whole blue here. And this is the Bach complete works. And this has 12 books in total to make up the complete organ works by now. Just organ works by now here. And this also have a complete Bach organ works, a set which has 10 pieces. And this one is a supplement of the number 4 here. Come, let's open it up. So with the cardboard, yep. So if you can see here, for the plastic bag here, this one is a supplement for number 4. So we're going to get it out here. Oh yeah. So this one is a supplement for number 4 with the toccata and fugues here in the visual works. Two chaconnes, BWV 178 and 1179 here. And in the beginning, the preface, they have already talked about how to discover that, and now I'm going to just summarize it for you. So they were discovered when they were just searching for a library here, and they had discovered that in the Royal Library of Belgium. Royal Library of Belgium. And this was discovered in here, and then they were first found, and then after some treatment and some analysis, okay, check, a lot of checking process of many Bach scholars, and many of them as well here, they have finally decided to publish it here, and that's what we got here. And now I'm going to talk about very interesting thing is that when we see that when they originally found them, they were found the manuscripts here, and these manuscripts were undated in the Royal Library of Belgium. They were just like anonymous blah 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 organ works 18th century. That's their entry. So before that, their entry was organ works. Organ works 18th century. Yeah, that's all what they have for the two manuscripts, okay? These are a whole set of organ works 18th century there. So they are unrecognizable on the surface here until one scholar when doing the works, to regroup them, he found these two pieces. They're extraordinarily similar to Bach, and then this will be a flag point checked here to be moved, these two manuscripts be moved to another place to have further analysis here. And if you wonder who wrote these two manuscripts, it's not Bach himself. It was by Simon Guter-John. And who they have found in the Royal Library Office have found application letter in which that he claimed that he was a student of Johann Sebastian Bach here. So he was a student of Johann Sebastian Bach. And in Arnstadt, when Bach was in Arnstadt, and then he left, we don't know what happened, and he returned when Bach was in Vienna. So this was kind of a person who trying to shift between periods when Bach was in the city as well. The first who were given this BWV serial number to it was these two numbers, 1178 and 1179 here. So these two, why do they have these two? It's because if we look at this Bach catalog overview I did, so this is all of it classifying the numbers here. So although these two works are in the organ works section, So why they did not put it in the organ works? They put it like at that time the highest number of BWVs was 1177. That's the highest number of BWV before these two pieces were found. And you might think that these two pieces are all organ charcoals, then why they did not put it inside the organ works? The answer is very simple. The scholars, because these two are already like fixed up in historical schedule. So many CDs or DVDs, a video produced of this, so that if you insert into the organ works, it's going to completely destruct the whole organ repertoire and every CD of them. Because imagine you have to like edit every kind of CD and every video posted on YouTube of Bach here. So they simply added to this one late additions, which means new discoveries. So that's the whole reason why they put it inside the late additions. They just put it out of it here because these are all facts, and the only thing that can change is that when we're going to go back and forth, like we're just going to have endlessly here. And by the way, BWV here means Bach, Baroque, Bachischen. This was like by a Baroque scholar who was revising the first edition of the Baroque here, the score here, and he saw that organizing it was pretty difficult. That's why he had the BWV, the Baroque Bachischen. I'm not so sure if Bachischen was right like this, but I think yeah. So that's why if you compare it to Basel Dupre, for example, you only use a number blah 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 blah. Number 1, number 2, number 3 to number 24, like here to number his Bach works because Basel Dupre did not publish it. He published it before the first edition of Baroque has been actually published out. So that's the actual reason why we have BWV right now here. So in terms of how we did perform that, like where's the first time that they performed that and how you can find that, we can actually find it on YouTube by searching this channel, WDW Classical Music here. And it is first performed in St. Thomas Church in Leipzig on November 17th, 2025 here. I know it's pretty late to do a video, but yeah, let's do it. So these two was performed in St. Thomas Church here, and these are St. Thomas's Church here. First one was the Bach statue here, and behind the Bach statue is a little bit of a little organ statue here. And then this was the side view of the St. Thomas Church. And this is the inside, the interior of it. And this was taken in 2008. And this console here remains in use until today. Because this console has undergone a lot of restorations, and the one for 2008 is the one that they used to perform it here. And by the way, if we look at this one here, the Johann Sebastian Bach, it will be lying in his grave in the floor of the St. Thomas's Church here, in which he was buried here. And this is for like the St. Thomas Church here. And if you look at the book here, continue to look at the book here, not the music, we will find that the book also has two photocopies, digitalized formats of the manuscript, one for 1178, and they also have 1179 here. And here they are in color format here, and they are free to download at imslp.organization here. Just search for BWV 1178 and BWV 1179. Then we can get the manuscripts here. So these are the original ones that they have been in the Royal Library of Belgium here. So now, after we have the unboxing process, let's dive straight into a deeper explanation.